Why, hello there! Remember how in last week's video we talked about some Devil May Cry stuff? Well, we are about to do it again. Only this time, let us discuss the topic of difficulty settings and gameplay modes. If you don't already know this, you should probably take note that the games in the Devil May Cry game series are going to be hard, even on the easiest difficulty setting. And there are practically 8 different intense difficulty settings to choose from. But that's part of what makes them fun, and it also sets them apart from a lot of other games out there. Anyways, enough chatting about this. Let us move on to the first kind of difficulty setting. Automatic mode! This is actually a mode rather than a difficulty setting. However, I like to think of it more as a difficulty setting than a mode because, it makes easy mode a lot easier. In most of the games, you have to unlock automatic mode by dying within one of the first 3 missions while playing the game when it's set on easy mode. This is actually pretty easy to do. I died a lot when I first played the Devil May Cry games, and I still do a lot. But once you die, you will be asked if you would like to switch to automatic mode. And if you choose to switch to automatic mode, you will then be able to perform awesome, wicked sweet combos by just pressing the melee button over and over and over again and not having to memorize any the fancy moves. So you can rake in the style points without actually having to memorize all the complex, stylish moves. If that makes sense. Now in Devil May Cry 4, you can use automatic mode on any difficulty setting, but in most of the other Devil May Cry games, you can only use it when you're playing on easy. But speaking of easy, let us move on to what easy mode is, because I need to tell you guys about easy. And when I say easy, I mean easy. In the games, the terms easy mode and human can be used interchangeably. But don't let it fool you, the term easy means nothing here because this setting is anything but easy in comparison to most games out there. In human mode, the enemies actually have a little less health than they do in the other modes, and also they're a little weaker, their attacks aren't as powerful. Regardless, this is still a very hard mode to play on because the Devil May Cry games are very hard. So, if you die, don't take it to heart. We've all been there. We've all died on easy mode. If you haven't, you're probably lying. But this is no walk in the park, so don't be ashamed if you have to play the game on easy mode. Next up is a term that we used last week. See, I told you we'd come back to this topic, guys. I wasn't lying. We're gonna talk about Devil Hunter. Yes, I said it! We're gonna talk about the Devil Hunter difficulty setting. Because it is a difficulty setting! And a bunch of other stuff! Okay? If human is considered easy, Devil Hunter would be considered normal in terms of difficulty. You can play on this mode from the start of the game. When playing on the Devil Hunter difficulty, your character doesn't get any special treatment. Nope. But the enemies do. Unlike in human mode, where the enemies have decreased health and attacks and whatever, in Devil Hunter mode, your health and your attack power stay the same as they are in human mode, but your enemy's attack power and their health increases. So they're a little harder to kill, and they are more likely to hurt you. So you have to be a little more careful. Yeah. Let's talk about the next one though, because my arm is falling asleep. I need to finish this video. Okay? This next level up of insane hard gameplayness is called Son of Sparta. And it's supposed to be simply hard mode. But Capcom has a really distorted idea of easy and hard and normal and everything because this is insane. Son of Sparta mode is insane. But it's not even the most difficulty setting, so just it's not over yet. To get Son of Sparta, you actually have to complete all the missions on Devil Hunter mode. And now, to beat a Devil May Cry game on the normal mode is no small feat. So can you even imagine how hard Son of Sparta mode is? Yeah, the hard mode, when the normal mode is insane? Yeah. Son of Sparta is difficult. Yeah, but luckily, your character's health does not decrease and your character's attack powers stay the same. The thing that does change is just like in Devil Hunter mode, your enemies get increased attack power and they get a little bit more health, and some of them you will actually see like enemies that you wouldn't normally see in certain missions. Like you might have some stronger ones appear earlier on, but yeah, it's kind of like the same thing as Devil Hunter when you're going from human to Devil Hunter. It's just like their attacks and their health increase while yours stays the same. So essentially you have human health and deal out human damage while your enemies have Son of Sparta strength and health, and they appear like wherever they feel like it, I guess. Son of Sparta isn't the hardest mode though, so like let's talk about some more of them because there are a lot more. We aren't even halfway through right now, if we are. So now if Son of Sparta mode is considered hard, then this next mode would be considered, at least by my standards, really hard. It is called Dante Must Die, or Lady Must Die, or Virgil Must Die, or Nero Must Die, or like, you get the picture, someone's gonna die. It's gonna happen. Point is, this mode is harder than Son of Sparta mode, and in order to unlock it, you guessed it, you have to beat all the missions while playing on Son of Sparta mode. Gah! Ah! How the heck do people do this? When playing on this mode, you'll find that your enemies not only have stronger attacks and dish out more damage while you're stuck with like your human health and your human attacks, but they also, some of them have new abilities and attacks, which like makes it even harder. I mean, come on! You're stuck as like a human thing and they're like insane beasts. But wait, there's more. This next mode I personally like to consider super hard, because that's what it is. It is called Heaven or Hell, which makes absolutely no sense to me because I am pretty sure it is just hell. For this one, if you get hit once, guess what? You're dead. But on the flip side, like if your enemies get hit once, they're also dead, which I guess could kind of maybe be the heavenly part of this, you know, little term or phrase, heaven or hell. Maybe. But it's not that bad. I do believe you do get a few revives. You know, if you like die mid-mission, you can kind of get revived. Just so it's not super duper insanely hard, because that's what the next difficulty setting is. And they just don't want to ruin it for you for the next one, because that one's wicked. Yeah, let's talk about it. Oh gosh. This last difficulty setting is called Hell and Hell, which is basically a fancy name for super duper ridiculously super insanely hard mode. It's very hard. Yes, you are insane if you can unlock this mode, and you're even crazier if you can beat it! Like, you are a video gaming monster. Have to. Remember how when we were talking about Son of Sparta mode, your enemies have like a ton of health and inflict a ton of damage and everything? Well, guess what? The enemies in Hell and Hell mode, they have all the strength and all the health that they have in Son of Sparta mode. But guess what you have? Yeah, your character gets to die if they get hit once, just like in Heaven or Hell, except there's no heaven here, just Hell and Hell. Isn't that great? Talk about hard. Holy cow. When I told my little brother about this mode, he's like, nuh-uh. I'm like, yeah, it exists. He's like, no. I'm like, yeah. I mean, you can get revives in this mode, but like, that doesn't really make it any easier. Alright guys, so that's it for the difficulty settings. There are a lot of them. I hope it didn't blow your mind too much on that last one. Still kind of blowing my mind. But I did say at the beginning of this video we're going to talk about difficulty settings and gameplay modes. So let me tell you about those gameplay modes really quick. There are just two of them that I'm going to tell you about, because I already told you about the automatic mode, which I consider a difficulty setting. And these ones are called, first of all, turbo mode, and second of all, Legendary Dark Knight Mode, and both of which I am very obsessed with. What Turbo Mode does is something really, really great. It increases your gameplay speed by 20%, which makes the gameplay a lot faster. Like, you can get to your enemies faster, they fall to the ground faster, they get back up faster. It just like makes the gameplay feel more fluid. I think it just works better with how like the series is kind of structured, and I just like it a lot. I don't know. It's on Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition for the PC, Devil May Cry 4 for the PC, and then Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition actually has it on all platforms, which I really love. You can play with Turbo Mode on any difficulty setting. At least I know on Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition you can. I think for the other ones too. And if like you have a game that you can use Turbo Mode, like I highly recommend it because it just feels better, feels more stylish. And the second one I was going to tell you about was, like I said, Legendary Dark Knight Mode. This one is wicked sweet. I am seriously obsessed with it. I've been playing with it a lot on my Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. It's actually the only mode I've been like playing with because I'm obsessed with it that much. What it does is it turns basically your gameplay mode to Son of Sparta difficulty. Your enemies have Son of Sparta health, and they inflict Son of Sparta damage or whatever. But what it does is it increases the amount of enemies that you're fighting. It also makes random ones pop up like where they don't belong. So like you'll be fighting really tough monsters or demons, demons in like early missions, which is like a lot of fun. It's pretty hard and kind of like unexpected, and it just kind of, I love it. And also it's really hard because good luck finding your character in a sea of demons. Yeah, there are a lot of them. But Legendary Dark Knight Mode makes pulling off stylish combos so easy. Holy cow, you never run out of things to kill. Things are everywhere. But those are the modes, Turbo Mode and Legendary Dark Knight Mode. They are wonderful. If you have them on your games that you're playing, you can turn them on because they will make you love the games even more. Yeah. I'm sorry guys if this video turned into a bit of a ramble fest. I have a tendency to do that when I get excited. But yes, you're gonna love this game. You're really gonna love it. Have fun with it, have fun with it, have fun with it. Someday you'll be able to beat hell in hell. And when you do, make sure you tell me about it because I will have the deepest respect for you. Anyways guys though, like seriously enjoy this game. Play this game if you haven't already played it. And yeah, Devil May Cry is fantastic. Devil May Cry is fantastic. I'm gonna see you guys later though because like I really have to go. My arm is falling asleep because this curtain, I've been holding it up for like forever and I really have to just like skedaddle. Next week I might do another one of these videos or I might do something different depending on what my work schedule is. So forgive me if it is not a Devil May Cry related video. I'll try to make it Devil May Cry related. If not, it might be like a cosplay video, which is also awesome. So I will see you guys later though. Next Wednesday. I gotta go though because my arms fall asleep. Dante's a genius. Goodbye.